Hello everyone, welcome back. I still have about 3.5 pieces of MATZAH left, so I have a feeling the games will continue to be very good, at least the moves. I wonder if I'll manage to keep my winning streak and cross 2450 in the speed of light. And for all the smart people of you out there, please don't mention what's the speed of light and why it's incorrect. Yeah, so we're waiting for a new 5-minute game.
Game started.
And we have a game. You see, we already don't have to wait. Chessexlained. I believe I heard this name before. He's one of the main YouTubers out there. Maybe he's even recording this video, this game for his own video. Interesting. So he's entering my pet line. If he only knew I had the power of the MATZAH in my hand. I believe Chessexlained is International Master Christof Sielecki or something like this, from Germany. He's playing one of the main lines, as I mentioned, and in one of my previous videos, ED5 is not considered to be the best move. Now I have A4. Yeah. Had he avoided taking and played A6 like Aronian against, like in the game So versus Aronian, it wouldn't be as good for white because to play A4, because he would have had beat takes C4. Normally speaking, this should favor white, but not sure what exactly. Queen C6 looks interesting, but Knight B6 protects everything. So just Bishop E2, and if he attacks my queen, I'll retreat to C2 and castle. And white should be quite with quite a good initiative here, like something between plus equals and plus minus, plus over 1 minus in the column. Let's see. What does he want? Bishop A6. I can try and disturb him. Actually, there are many moves. I'm not sure what's the plan. Okay, I'll try an interesting plan. One of the plans that I like. Queen C2. So, just in case he goes Knight B6 later on. And Bishop E6. Let's take it. Now I'll bring this knight over to make this bishop out of play a little bit. Put it on E3. And then I might be able to jump to F5 or C4. Not sure if this is the best way to play, but I really like white's position. Knight E3. King H1 is a useful move to consider. Also B3 followed by Bishop B2. Okay, let's go B3. I don't see a threat by my opponent, so this is good. Drinking water from my wine glass, as usual. I really have to wash the dishes already. Okay, Bishop B2. I don't see a threat just yet. I might want to take on E5 at some point and then go Knight C4 if he takes with the rook. Okay, let's just go King H1. Preparing against C4 since there is a pin here. Excuse me, I'm a bit cold. I'm counting on it being very entertaining rather than distracting. Feel free to mention it if you don't like how much I don't care about the camera. Okay, let's go knight c4. It feels also like his only idea is to go to b6 and push some a4, so I'm preventing it because now d6 is hanging. Feels like my advantage is growing quite rapidly. Knight f5 is coming. I think I'm gonna play it. I don't see what he can do. And I'm not sure what's my next move, but I have some threats or some plans. Maybe bring this queen somewhere. What square could be useful? So normally when I think in chess, I'm trying to think first of all, what does my opponent threat? And if he doesn't have any significant threat, my next line of thought is which piece doesn't work. I've heard it many times, first of all by my coach and later on in one of the books by Jacob Agard, and I think it was positional play. And now queen g3, threatening b7, knight takes h6 check comes to mind. Looks good.
Check.
I feel like my advantage is growing. I can go back here. Maybe knight e7 next with a mating threat. I don't see how we can defend. Threatening queen h4 mate, or queen h3 mate. Probably g5 is the only move, but it's really not going well.
Resigns.
Black resigned. And he starts moving the pieces.
Server
so
announcement.
I'll end the recording here, and or let's just say, let's just let him move, and I'll say what I think about it while eating some of my precious matzah with peanut butter over here. Okay. So this is the opening. E takes d5 is a slight mistake. a6 would have been better. Since b takes c4 is one of the other main lines, but I believe it should be better for white in this position that he's demonstrating. You can see one of my other games in this line. Feel free to hit the search function with Nimzo 4f3. Yeah, now after a4 white is already better, because black is forced to compromise his pawn chain. He cannot defend because of the pin on the a file. So here, for example, ab5 will win a pawn, and actually no, ab5 is not winning a pawn, but I'll play simply bishop d2 and threaten to take, and he will have to play something on the queen side. Yeah, now the moves are very straightforward and logical from both sides, but white is having an advantage. Queen f2, queen g3 was good. Yeah, and white is just close to winning. So yeah, I don't think I can make moves, but it will probably disturb my opponent with recording his own video and explaining his ideas. So let's just have a look at what he will mention, and I'll try to keep explaining some moves. Yeah, here white is probably slightly better, or if not much better already, since black doesn't have a counterplay. This bishop here on b4 is out of the play, and it's very hard to bring him back. Normally black has the pawn on b5 and it allows him to push c4, but thanks to this a4 move earlier it's not possible. So this pawn, if he was on c4 or didn't exist, it would be much easier for black. You would have the c5 square for the knight, for the bishop. Yeah, now white has a space advantage with the clear plan to finish his development with b3, bishop b2, and then improve the rest of his pieces, and black doesn't have much to do. I think my opponent is writing something in the chat, so let's have a look. Yeah, he's writing hello. So yeah, we can conclude the video here with just saying that this was overall quite a decent game, and as usual the MATZAH helped a lot. Unfortunately it's about to finish, so I'm not sure if in the next game I'll have the same superpowers, and try to maintain the same level. I hope you learned something from this game. I want to thank you very much for watching the video, and if you want to learn some more, then keep watching the next videos.